Now you want this rope to be about 1 inch down, so you want to cut it just a little bit, leave about 1 inch. You want to make sure there's nothing under the lawnmower. Pull your stop cable, pull your rope up, loosen your little bracket here, put your rope in it, tighten it up. This little piece that you see on most of your new mowers, this little piece goes on your rope. Is you take it to where it stops and you clamp it. Sometimes you'll find your rope will be out like this, and this little clamp will be like this, holding it out just like that. You don't want that. Take your pliers, take it off, bring it back there, stick it on, take your pliers, squeeze it together where it won't move. And you just recoil this lawnmower. I'm going to show you another recoil. This happens to be a 5 horsepower, or it doesn't make any difference. If it's an old style Brig and it has to spring on the side, it will spring the same way as I showed you the other one. The same exact way. It's the same recoil, just as bigger. Now I'm going to show you another Brig recoil. To change the rope in this, if it had a bad place in it, what you'd want to do simply, it would be easier just to cut you a 7-foot rope and go ahead and put the handle on it. It's very simple. Just push the handle through, come through like this, tie a knot in it. This is number 4 rope. Take it, pull it where it comes through, put your handle on, and you got that part of it done. This, how you want to do this, if the rope is still attached, is you want to pull it all the way to the end, very gently. You'll see an indentation on this, as you see that by my thumb. That's to hold on to it so you don't lose it, very gently. Now, pull it out. Cut the rope. Pull it out. Take one of the pre-cut 7-foot, stick it through the hole, push it back in, tie a knot in it, pull it gently, grab on here, and let it recoil back in slowly. Take the rope, let it be about 1 inch more. That's how you do this one here. This one here, the easiest way of doing it is you can pull it all the way till it stops. You can actually get you a screwdriver and stick it down inside there and put it in a bind. You'll turn it over, pull the rope out, cut it, and if you break the rope, you just wind it up like I showed you the last time. It's a different type of spring, but just rewind it till it stops and then back off 1 revolution. Take the rope, I've already got pre-cut for it, stick it in the hole. You can adjust a screwdriver to move the pulley to where you need it to be. Stick it in the hole. Push it through. Tie a knot in it. Pull the knot tight. Pull the screwdriver out. Gently let it recoil. Cut it about 1 inch, like I said before. You have recoiled one of these. This is a different type of recoil. These recoils here on the Bring Stratton, on some of the older models, it's just too hard to try to knock this pin out. It's just as easy to buy a new one. So what you need to do with this is you'll take a 3/16 drill bit and you'll drill these pop rivets out. You'll take the new recoil out, put it in the same position. This comes with nuts and bolts. Put them in, tighten them up, and you have repaired this recoil. Now we're going to switch to another recoil, which is the Tecumseh. This recoil is found on most Tecumsehs out there. They haven't changed this thing in years. What you want to do, the same as I showed you on the brig, if you got a bad rope, just pull it all the way. Very simple. Stick your screwdriver down in there. Pull it. You want the screwdriver to pop out, so make sure you kind of hold it down in there. Take the rope, stick the rope in it. Pull it tight, pull the screwdriver out, let it recoil right back in again. Cut it an inch like I showed you before. On some of these recoils, you'll find out that when the rope breaks, it breaks the springs in these recoils. These recoils are too hard to try to fix. It's just as cheap to go and buy another recoil. They're not that much, somewhere around about $30. And they're very simple. You just buy one, take out 2 screws. You do not have to take the blower housing off most Tecumsehs because it don't take but 2 screws to take this recoil off. Pull the cap off. Take your new one, put it back on. Now some of these recoils you'll find that goes up the handle, so therefore you'll have to take the little bracket apart to put the recoil back on the handle, or sometimes it goes through another type of bracket. You'll have to pull it up through, and once you do that, you can take your handle, push it through, as you're pulling it, tie a knot in it,